Good evening, folks. Welcome back. It's John Pettipas. It's 20 minutes past 10 o'clock the evening on Monday night, the 28th day of September 2021. It is election night in Nova Scotia. I want to give a shout out, number one, to wonderful young man in East Harbour-Bush by the name of Jamie Bennett. Jamie had his birthday, and I'm not certain what the birthday number is, but he's not very old, late 20s, early 30s. He had a birthday on Saturday, 18th. I was at his parents' place. I ate some of the lovely cake his mother made. Woo! For a guy that doesn't eat sugar, it's a beautiful cake. It was delicious. I could eat the whole cake myself. And I want to give a shout out to Charles W. Bennett of C.W. Bennett Cement Finishing and his lovely wife and beautiful baker and cook, period, Rosemary Bennett, their lovely, precious granddaughter, Layla, L-A-Y-L-A, Layla, and turned 1 week old on Sunday, Terry Fox, Sunday 19th. She was born on Sunday 12th, so today, election day, she turned 8 days old, and she's the newest resident of Harbour-Bush, Antigonish County, in the great riding of Cape Breton, Canso. Now, I got the Kleenex out, and if people want to cry, I'll give you some Kleenex. And I use them to blow my nose. If I don't have to blow my nose, so I'll keep it for use. Why cry? Let's laugh. Okay, Mike Callaway. Even though I despise Justin Trudeau, rotten terrible. No use whatsoever for the curly-headed pot pushing out of one Justin Trudeau. But Mike Callaway is a very decent human being and has worked very hard and has the fire in his belly to sincerely, genuinely serve the people. And those ladies in office and the gentlemen there, they are just top-notch. And I applaud. And I can't help but think tonight of John Diefenbaker. Yes, Chief. John Diefenbaker of the great province of Saskatchewan. From Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. And John Diefenbaker famously said, I was born a British subject, and I will die a British subject. I'm going to repeat that. John Diefenbaker said, I was born a British subject, and I will die a British subject. Well, my dear friend Frank in Craignish tonight, I had to remind him that he was born under the Liberals, under the great Mackenzie King or Louis Saint Laurent. In all probability, unless he lives old, he will probably die under the Liberals. So much for Fiona McLeod. I didn't put the sign up. There it is. But I'm not going to give it back to you. I'm going to have it for a souvenir. And why is it so valuable for somebody that lost that four-letter word, L-O-S-T, lost? Because in the great riding of Cape Breton, Highlands Council of Alan J. McCacken, all the way with Alan J. Cape Breton, Highlands Council, Inverness, the fine people of Inverness County, Village and County, Richmond County, the wonderful Acadian people of the beautiful Vive l'Acadia, the beautiful Acadian people of Richmond County, the fantastic people of Guysborough, and the wonderful people of Antigonish County, those in town actually aren't part of the new configuration. It's called Cape Breton Canso. And this riding since 1960 went Tory once in 1984. A baby girl, precious baby girl that was born in 1984, soon, in a couple of years, would no longer be able to give childbirth. That's how long since the Tories have held this here riding. Okay, 84! Then we have here now, it went NDP, Michelle Dockeral. So really, if one was a PC, one would need his Kleenex. But I'm going to save it till I have to blow my nose. Okay? And so with that, so much. Now Bernadette Jordan, she got what she deserved. In Southwest Nova. Gone! Done! 3 new Conservative members in Nova Scotia. I give you Mr. Eddie Oriel Esquire. That terrible Timothy didn't like. He came, well, Eddie Oriel almost won last time, and this time he won handily. Lenore's aunt, a lady you don't want to bet against. She was NDP in Truro in the sweep in 2009 with the fat alcohol drunk and won. June 2009. Interestingly, in October of 2013, she won again. Tory Truro won NDP. Who thinks those darn PCs won't vote NDP? There's nothing conservative about them. I mean, terrible Timothy said. He bristled when he was called a conservative. And then he said in the CBC, 2 weeks before election was held, he said on the debate, there's no Conservative Party in Nova Scotia, we're PC. Then 8 days later, he told Steve Murphy on the CTV debate, I'm on page with Justin Trudeau. 6 years of deficit spending. Mind you, I'd say that Timothy Houston's out of there in 3 years. But my neighbour that's been in public affairs longer than I've been alive tells me, no, John, I give him a year and a half, 2 at best. Okay, so anyway, whatever. But I have to wear black. I have a lot of Tory neighbours. It's a sad night. But I want to thank Fred Delory Jr. Thank you. Merci. Tablet. Wadowling. Thank you well. Thank you. I've given you in French, Gaelic, Scottish, and it's Gaelic, Scottish. I've given you in Mi'kmaq. I've given you in Dutch, and I've given you in English. Thank Fred Delory Jr. from the bottom of my heart. You made Sean Fraser possible. As the prominent Tories told me, you were a terrible candidate. And you were. But you were the best campaign manager any Liberal candidate has ever had in Pictou County, because I cannot remember the last time a Liberal has held the Pictou seat. Pictou County has gone Liberal for 3 times. In 2015 federal election, he's gone Liberal for 2019 federal election, and tonight, it was in October of 2015, it was, what was it? May, June of 2019, and now September of 20. So, do it twice, 3 times in a row. It's gone. So we thank Fred Delory. You are a fantastic campaign manager, and before the night is over, the nooses will be out for Aaron O'Toole, I do believe, and Fred, his little funky assistant there. Now back to Bernadette Jordan. Bernadette Jordan, the damn stupid fucking rotten idea in the middle of fisheries to go and cancel the mackerel fisheries. Honourable Lloyd P. Hines, a statesman, not only a politician, a statesman, a public servant, a true statesman, worked all that weekend to get it at least to save half the fisheries quota so that the fishermen could have bait for their catching the lobster. So, Bernadette Jordan, you got what you deserved. Bye-bye, Bernadette. And Demar's Justin Trudeau. I can tell you, if you had the gratitude or brains, which you don't have any gratitude to, and very precious few brains, you would have had Mr. Roger Cusner. And Roger Cusner would have spoke to the fishermen and other crew, and problems wouldn't have festered so bad. So, bye-bye, Bernadette. You can go back to whatever you did before. Okay? We're sorry. We feel very bad for the dedicated ladies that worked in office with Laura Zahn. They were exceptionally good people, especially Debbie White up in Amherst, a wonderful lady, and I applaud you. I can't cry in camera, but you're a wonderful lady, and hopefully you'll come back as MLA when Timothy Houston falls. You can run for us in the Liberal Party provincially and take the great riding of Cumberland County back to the Liberal fold. So anyway, it's a sad night for Tories, and out of sympathy and kinfolks with you, I will get. There's nothing conservative about them. They're Tories. Nothing conservative about them. They're a Timothy Houston crew. Not very conservative. So I'm wearing black in your honor. I was going to wear red, but no, I'm wearing black to show what a nice guy I am. And I do have Kleenex to give you if you're crying too bad tonight. With that, I got to go. And presently, the Liberal Party has lost 3 or 4 seats in Nova Scotia and the Conservative Party, but the ones that won are very good. They're very good people that won. So it's nothing to do with they're good. And I tell you, I must thank Terrible Tim. I told that to the people in Mike Calloway's office. I felt that Terrible Timothy, being such a bag licker for Bobby Strange, bag licking Bobby Strange, and mask mandates and vaccine passes and all this crap, that really's made people sick. And that is why you're seeing tonight Mike Calloway re-elected. Plus, he's worked very hard and is a very good constituency office. I applaud them vigorously. And I hope to Christ that Trudeau doesn't get too many seats in central Canada, because we want to see that bird out of there too. But Nova Scotia, with some of these terrible Tories, and of course their leader provincially is Terrible Tim, which is going to be a one-term, not even one-term, I misspoke. Terrible Tim will not be one-term premier. He'll be a part of one-term premier. And you can record this. With that, I got to go. It's about 10:30 in the evening. I got to get this uploaded. And with that, all the best. God bless. Thank you very much. Spread far and wide.